Welcome back to Guitarlele Tutorials. Today we are going to talk about strumming the correct strings. Probably you are already facing this issue. Let me play the G major chord. In the G major chord, you are not supposed to play the thickest strings. Now this is difficult for a beginner, especially if you are trying to play along a song. You are worried about chord changes and you think, does it really matter? Now, if you are aiming for the thinnest 4 strings and accidentally hit the 5th string, it sounds good and sometimes even better than the original one. For the G major chord, the thickest string doesn't sound good. But this is gonna happen for a beginner and that's okay. It's not perfect, but it doesn't matter. In earlier stages, there are a lot to learn. Holding the correct chord shape, change along the beats, on top of it, deal with the finger pain. So, not playing the unwanted strings is kind of grand motive in the Guitarlele journey, but not so important in the first few weeks. Try not to hit those strings, but even if you hit accidentally, nothing is going to break, no one is gonna hurt. With D major, you are not supposed to hit the thickest strings, but doesn't sound bad even if you play the thickest strings. Actually, this note, the lower A note, is part of D major chord, but it sounds good if you leave the thickest string. Be aware of it, try not to hit the unwanted strings, but this should not be your priority. You should better be looking at changing the chords, strumming on first beat, making the chord notes ringing properly while playing along a song. The best place to avoid the unwanted string is to practice in the chord check exercise. Strum from the correct string. For D major chord, it should be from the 4th string. When you are playing along the song, not touching the unwanted string shouldn't be on your priority list. Hope these lessons are useful to you, and if so, hit the like button, and if not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel.